This is a YogaPilates fusion class using the TheraBands. Now I've actually got 3 here at the moment. One I've tied up because we're going to do some leg work with that one. This one's not quite so strong if you're feeling as though you need to have something a little bit less in this resistance. And this one actually is quite strong. So I'm going to show you different ways of using these bands. So if you get yourself ready, we're going to start off with getting the alignment, the balance, the breath, and beginning this YogaPilates class. So feeling your heels, balls, feet, toes. Think of the distance between the hip distance apart. So you think of the hip bone, middle of the knee, second toe is your alignment for getting our posture. Okay, dropping your shoulders down, lengthening out your body. Now, if you're able to close your eyes without feeling dizzy or unbalanced, close your eyes and focus on your breath. So take a long inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So if you're fine with your eyes closed, keeping the eyes closed and be aware of the heels, the balls of the feet and the toes. Then lift your toes up, spreading them out, standing that taller. So when you lean back slightly, pushing the heels in, you actually stand up that little bit taller. Lengthen spine, crown and head to ceiling. And then drop the toes lightly back down, balancing evenly on both feet. Visualize moving up through your ankles, your shins, come to your knees. Now we want to keep our knees strong. So at the moment we're just going to soften them and then see if you can visualize the support of your kneecaps and then draw the kneecaps towards your thigh muscles. Draw up through the thigh muscles, come to your center, to your core, to your abdominal region and focus on the area between navel and pubic bone. So this area runs all the way around. You've got multifidus muscles, the muscles that support your spine, your lumbar spine, all the way around the front pelvic floor. So it's almost like a sling around the body. And this is the area of our core we really need to strengthen. So whatever you're doing, exercising or not exercising, you need to be aware of your core. So we're going to imagine a wide belt that meets at the front between navel and pubic bone, and it has 10 holes. Pelvic floor is the base. So lift your pelvic floor, but we're not gripping. We don't want to grip pelvic floor. So lift 25 to 30% maximum. So just lifting up gently pelvic floor muscles. And then imagine that belt with 10 holes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then draw your imaginary belt to the 10th hole or 100%, engaging those deep core muscles. Holding, imagine you're taking your navel back towards your spine. So we're really holding quite strong for a moment here. Breathing in, breath out, breathing in, breath out. And then loosen your imaginary belt from the 10th hole to the 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th and 3rd hole. And just holding 30%, 30% pelvic floor, 30% abdominal muscles as your minimum of holding. And you can do that wherever you are, sitting, walking, standing, particularly if you're sitting and you're at a desk all day. Just doing that little bit of drawing in there will help to keep strong through that center, through your core. Now take another deep breath and fill up the lungs, taking lots of oxygen into the lung capacity and broaden the rib cage. Imagine you're filling up each space between your ribs. And as you breathe out, keeping the rib cage broadened, because the more oxygen we take into our body, the better the blood flow through the body to the brain and keeping us feeling strong as well with our breath. Okay, deep breath is really good for you. Then bring the shoulders right up under the ears as you breathe in. Drop them to the shoulder blades as you breathe out. So just visualizing a V shape into the back. So we're dropping those shoulders down. Feel that lovely lengthening through the spine and crown ahead to ceiling. And just a little bit of added bit is taking the ear towards the shoulder. So you're starting to isolate and stretch through the neck. And then back to the center and over to the other side. Back to the center, just turn the head to one side. So we're isolating head and neck and then turn the head to the other side. And then back to the center, as you take the chin to the chest, just gently, you begin to feel the mobilization of the spine. Then come back and taking your head back. And then back to the center. Now take another breath in, draw into the abdominal muscle somewhere between 50 and 70%. Now if you can, with your eyes closed on the breath out, rising up onto your toes. Drop back down, take the breath in. Breathing out and rising back up onto the toes. Breathing in, drop back down, and this time reaching up to the ceiling. Reaching up, reaching, and feel that length in the body as you breathe out. Drop back down again, take a breath in, and breath out, rising back up. Bring your hands together and just bring them down to your heart center. Take a breath in and turn. Look over your right shoulder as you breathe out, and I'm just doing a little bit into the abdominal muscles as well when you turn. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, look over your left shoulder. So it's actually a thoracic twist. Take a breath in again, rising back up. Bring your hands together, interlock the fingers, index fingers to the ceiling, and then into a lateral stretch so we start to mobilize the spine. So this is getting the body really warmed up to start your exercise. Breathing out and over to the other side, lateral stretch. Breath in again, slide the arm down, reaching over as you breathe out. And the other way, slide the arm down, reaching over as you breathe out. Come back, have a little shoulder shake, and shake the legs. Now I'm going to get you to stretch out into a second position plie, and we're going to start with the lighter. So this one's not, the resistance isn't that strong, but we're going to start with just a little bit of upper body as we work our lower body as well. So when you do a plie, which is plie means a bend, line the middle of the knee up with your second toe and see if you can see your second toe. So you're stretching into your adductors, your inner thighs and quad muscles. Quad muscles are the biggest muscles of the body. So when you do anything where you're using those muscles, as you'll know, if you walk upstairs, you'll find that you get out of breath because these are the muscles that you're working. So we're going to do a plie with a bit of resistance with this band. So take a breath in, get your elastic in your hands, stretch it out, and as you breathe out, we're just going to bend and open out into the chest a little bit as well. So breath in, release, breath out, and bend. So this is part of our warm-up still actually, breathing in, breath out and bend. And again, take a breath in, we're going to do 5 more. Breath out, stretch opening into this chest, but you can feel the arms starting to move now, starting to work as well. 4 more, breath in, 3, breath out. So as I was talking about the core, on your breath out, you're actually engaging your core as well. Hold it there, so this is strong, opening into the chest, feel that stretch into the arms, dropping down into your plie. I'm going to hold here for another breath in and a breath out. Breathing in, breath out, and then come back up. Now I'm going to use this resistance band for a little bit of yoga as well. So keeping your right foot turned out, turn the left foot parallel. Breathing in and think of a warrior. Warrior 2 as you breathe out. Hold it there. Straighten the leg, take a breath in, drop into that lunge. Breathing out. Breath in again. Drop into that lunge, open the chest, stretch the arms and looking along your right arm as you breathe out. Hold for a breath in and a breath out. Come back up. We're going to lift our arms up above the head. Turning your left foot. Take a breath in, come back down to warrior again as you breathe out. Looking along your left arm. Straighten up, breathing in, dropping down, breath out. Straighten up, breath in. Drop down, breath out. And 1 more. Breathing in, drop down, breath out, hold it there. Breathing in, breath out, breath in, breath out, lift up, turn the feet back out again, come on down. Now, you will be feeling your shoulders and feeling the arms a little bit with this. Come back up and bring the feet back to parallel, hip distance apart, have a little shake. Okay, we're going to go to the end of the mat and mobilize the spine. So that was just getting our warm, getting our body starting to be heated. Legs are hip distance apart, drop your shoulders down, take a breath in, chin to the chest. Soften your knees and let's roll down towards the floor. Now if you find there's any stress in your back here, Keep your hands on your thighs or on your knees and let the head drop though. So we're not hanging on to the spine, we're not hanging on to the neck, we're actually letting it go. Really good blood supply to the brain and stretching the muscles, stretching the spine. So let's just let the head drop, breathing in, breathing out. And if you're fine with that, let the hands drop as well. Breath in and picture the vertebrae as you stack one on top of the other, lengthening your spine. Coming back up to standing, drop your shoulders down, take a breath in, and come up. We're going to balance again as you breathe out. Drop back down again, take a breath in, soften your knees, all the way down, let the head go. Try not to hang on to the neck, and drop, have a shoulder shake, head side to side, nice and loose. Breathing in, coming up slowly, stacking your vertebrae, lengthening your spine. Drop your shoulders down, take a breath in, and reach up for a balance again as you breathe out. Breath in again, come on down, let the head go, let the arms go all the way down and drop. Now I'm going to get you to hold your elbows and a little bit of a twist into the spine. When you go to your right, you actually have a little bit of internal massage of your liver here, so organ massage. Back to the center, breath in, and twist to your left and you massage your spleen. So we'll just do that one again. Now if your back is hurting, keep your hands on your knees. Breath out, turn to your right, so feel that massage to the liver. Breathing in and turn to the left as you breathe out. Come back to the center, drop the hands down. Now breathing in, we're going to walk out to a downward facing dog. So we're really working at keeping our body warm, heating our body up, and feeling some stretches through the entire body. So push the heels of the hands against the mat. Arms are straight, let the head drop, come up onto your toes, and then alternate, dropping the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then up onto the toes again, breathing in. So we're getting ready to do our next bit, which is going to be quite strong with the TheraBand tied into a knot. Drop the heels down, breathing out. Take a breath in, up onto the toes, so the body should be heating nice and warm. Breath out, come through to a plank position, hold that plank position. Breathing in, draw into your abdominals as you breathe out. Breath in, breath out, push back up, drop your heels down, hold, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Have a shoulder shake again, head side to side, come on up to standing. Drop your shoulders down and again come on up for a balance as you breathe out. Okay, now grab your band that's tied up and we're going to start off with that around the ankles, okay, but with a nice wide, take it apart, get that stretch, okay, so it's nice and wide. And we're going to go into a squat position, all right, so feeling that resistance with your ankles. But we can add now is a lighter one. So grab your lighter one as well, and we're going to stretch apart again, okay? So we're going to drop down, reach out, take the arms up. Reach out as you drop, coming into squat. Now making sure when you come into that squat position that you're drawing in here into your abdominals. You're going to work your glutes, your quads, and that you can still see your toes in that squat position, okay? So we're going to breathe in, lift up, breath out, drop. Breath in, breath out, drop. Breath in, breath out, drop. And you're going to start to feel those quad muscles and your glute muscles working. Another 5, 4, 3, I've got the resistance at the top as well, 2, 1, hold it there, we're going to pull, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on up. Now that's feeling quite strong already to me. I'm feeling that in my quads, my glutes, chest, arms, shoulders. So it's quite a strong exercise. If at any point it feels too strong, you can just go with taking the arms out to the side and go into your squat rather than have both moving. So it's up to you. So we're going to do that one again. Take a breath in and breath out. Lift and drop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should be feeling that now. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Shoulder roll. Turn to your right. Okay, so we're going from here into a lunge and placing the lighter elastic under your foot. Okay, so we're going into a lunge here and a bicep curl. All right, so we're dropping down, lunge. Okay, we've still got the resistance through the ankles. Come back up, breath out, bicep curl. Okay, and lunge. Now my hips are facing the same direction. We're not twisted at all with this. Just dropping down, both knees going to a little bend. Make sure you can see your toes. I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Now hold in your little lunge and then bicep curl for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Turn. Come down again. Stretch. Lift up. Breath out. Breath in. And lift. Lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you should be really warming up now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn other side. So we're still stretched apart. We're taking the elastic under the other foot. So you're coming back into a bicep curl again. Take a breath in, drop down, breathing out. Now, working both quads. You'll also feel a lovely stretch into the back of that leg. Make sure you can see your toes. Come back up, breath out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there in a little lunge and up we come. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Now we're going to leave that elastic, the lighter one, and we're going to keep the ones around the ankles. Okay, so from here, we're going to stretch, drop. Come in and drop. Come in and drop. Come in and drop. Okay, so you stretch apart. Again, this is a lot of leg work, quad muscles and glutes. So we're out again and drop. And drop. And drop. So just the length of your mat. And again, drop. Breath out. And again. One more each way, one more here, one more back. And last one, drop, and drop, and drop, and drop. Okay, so we're going to take this off, have a little shake out, and have a stretch of the front of the thigh. And the other way, front of thigh. Now, I would suggest, if you're getting as warm as I am, have a drink of water. Always rehydrate. Particularly good for your muscles when they're working. I'm going to come to the end of the mat again. Have a shoulder roll. Breathing in, chin to the chest, and take yourself all the way down. So again, have a shoulder shake, head side to side. Breathing in, breath out, and walking out to your down dog again. So down dog can be considered almost meditative, so it's a bit of a break. Hold it there, breathing in, breathing out, breath in, breath out. Come through to a plank, drop to the knees, stretch out the arms, shoulders and spine. Now hold it there, lovely stretch into the arms and shoulders. because you've done a little bit of shoulder work, arm work here, so get that lovely stretch. And then have a stretch across the back. So we're going to bring the hips to the left, arms to the right, and then walk the hands to the left, hip to the right, stretching across. And then back forward again, stretch. Okay, come on up. And we'll bring ourselves to a neutral spine. But what I'm going to get you to do is grab your elastic that's tied up again and place around your knee area. Okay? Come on down. So breathing in, hold the backs of the legs. We're just going to do a little bit of a curl. Breath out and then lift back up. So a little bit of a curl, breathing out. Lift back up. And then breathing in, curl again, so you scoop and take each vertebrae. Hold the backs of the legs, come on down to the mat, slide your arms down beside you. Now adjust your legs, hip distance apart, a little bit of a stretch there of the elastic. But bring ourselves to a neutral position. Breathing in, tilt the pelvis one way, breath out, and then tilt the pelvis the other way, and then bring yourself back to what is called neutral. Okay, I'm just going to take my top off. I am feeling rather warm, and even though at the time of this recording it's really quite cool here, but it's wonderful how the body warms up through using those big muscles of the body. Slide your arms down, drop your shoulders down. Now your legs are separated here, the elastic's being held, but we're just going to do a little bit of upper body work. So I want you to take your arm back, keep the rib cage broadened, keep the back of the ribs on the mat. Take a breath in, change over, breathing out. Breath in, change over, breath out. And again, let's just have 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take both arms up, drop your shoulders down, take a breath in and circle the arms for 4, breath out, 3, 2, 1, then change direction, circle for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your hands together, interlock your fingers, hands at the back of the head, and just looking beyond your knees. Now I want you to stretch your legs and separate them just that little bit more. But we're working our core, we're working our abdominal muscles here. Drop down, take a breath in, lift up, breathing out. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it there, 1. Now take one arm, reach across to the opposite knee for 5 pulses, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Drop the arms down. Now we're going to stretch the legs out a little bit wider. Take a breath in, stretch out a little bit wider again as you breathe out. I'm going to get you to draw into your abdominal muscles. See how you go. Lift one knee. Drop down, take a breath in, lift the other knee, breath out. Now you start to feel the resistance with the band. Lift and lower, breath out, lift and lower, just 4 of those. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take a breath in. Let's see if we can lift one leg again and then lift the other. Now we're going to separate and return. Separate and return. Legs stay in tabletop. So tabletop is hip to knee is 90 degrees, and we're separating and return, separate, return. Now interlock the fingers again, hands to the back of the head. We're going to extend one leg, so you're going to start feeling resistance. Single leg stretch, extend the other leg, breathing out. And again, let's change over for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling that resistance, come back down with the head and shoulders. Tip the toes to the floor, drop the arms down and lift the legs back up. So we're going to tip, legs are still separated, breath out as you tip, breath in as you come up. 5, 4, 3, switching on your core, 2, 1 more, starting to feel those quad muscles working. Interlock the fingers, hands to the back of the head again, extend the right leg, right elbow towards your left knee. So we're working our obliques, but we're still working these legs, nice and strong. Take a breath in, change over, breathing out. And again, change, breath out. Let's go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back, drop the head and shoulders, take a breath in, take the feet back to the mat as you breathe out, and then take the elastic around your ankle. Take a breath in, sliding out, one leg, bring the other knee to the chest, and stretch back out. So we're going to see if we can slide the leg out with the foot, the elastic at the foot, and just pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, really feeling the quad muscles now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change over. Around the foot and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet back up. We're going to grab that elastic, take it off. Place the feet on the floor and the elastic now around your wrists. Okay, we're going to feel a little bit of arm work and chest work here. Take a breath in, and we're staying in a neutral spine as you take your arms back. So if you start to have this happen, don't go back any further. Breathing in, take the arms back as you breathe out. And lift, and you're pulling, so you're feeling that resistance. Breath out and back. Breathing in. Breath up, contract your abdominals, breathing out, and back up. Let's just have another 6 of those. Breath out, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Now lift up, take a breath in, pulse out to the side, breathing out. So we're going to pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down a little bit lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Now keeping neutral spine, try not to let the rib cage change, and stretching out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms forward, take a breath in. Lift the head and shoulders, just looking beyond your knees as you breathe out. And then lift back up again, bring both legs up, breathing in. Over to your right with your legs and stretch apart to the left. Breath out, come back. Breathing in, over to the left with your legs, stretch the arms apart to your right. Breathing in, and we're breathing out to return. Breath in to the side, still stretching. Breathing out, feeling those arms working, feeling the shoulders working. Breathing in, breath out, return. Just 2 more. Breath in, keep that stretch. Breath out. 1 more. Breathing in, breath out. Okay, lower the legs again. We take the elastic off, bring the knees to the chest. Okay, have a little rocking back and forth. Come on up to sitting. And stretch the legs forward. Okay, so we'll get the lighter one now and take ourselves into a little bit of a spine twist. Now, usually I have a ball at the base of the spine, but just using elastic today, so we're going to use the mat to roll up to give us a little bit of length in the spine. So dropping the shoulders down, point your toes and flex your feet, crown the head to ceiling, grab your elastic. So this one's a little bit lighter. I'm going to do a spine twist with this. So we're breathing in, twisting to the right, 3 pulses, 1, 2, 3, and return. So you let it slack, take a breath in, twist to your left, breath out, 1, 2, 3, and return, breathing in. Now try not to get the shoulders come up around the ears. Drop them down to the shoulder blades. Have a little point of the toes and flex again. Breathing in, twist to your right, 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, and release. Twist to your left. 1, look over the shoulder. 2, 3, and if you didn't already know, spine twist is probably the most important to continue to keep that flexibility of the spine. As you go to one side, you massage your liver. And as you go to the other, the spleen. So I'm going to massage my liver now to the right, looking over the shoulder. 1, 2, 3 with that twist. And then to the left, massage my spleen. 1, 2, 3. So just 2 more of those. Breathing in. Breath out. 1, 2, 3. And release. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, leaving the elastic, have a little stretch forward. And the head drop. Have a little shake out, and then release. As in, take the mat away, and we're going to come around to the side. Now I'm going to get you to grab your elastic again around your ankles, okay? And we're going to drop down to the center of the mat, reaching out, okay? So here we're going to start working out abductors, the muscles that allow your body the muscles that allow your leg to move away from your body. I want you to bring your legs slightly forward. So you actually have a little scoop. Our hips are stacked. Stretch apart there. Toe is pointed down. And we're going to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Now we're going to pulse that a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bend that leg and lift the other flexed foot. And you're balancing. If you find with your balance, extend the arm. From there, lift the bottom leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So adductor, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Now just bring the knees back, and you can bring the elastic up to the knees, and bring your feet together and bring yourself into a clam position. So this time we're going to take the knee away from the other knee. Okay, so if it's feeling too strong, just leave the elastic. If you're okay with this, we're going for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So it's really working into the hip. Hold it there. So you're working into also core and glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Now rolling over onto your abdominals. Take your elastic back down to the ankles. And bring yourself right down, that we're going to use the elastic around the ankles to do a few more stretches down here, but we'll do a little bit upper body work as well. So I'm going to get you to take your lighter elastic, okay, that's in front, and we're reaching, arms forward, legs are back. Take a breath in. Now this is quite strong. If you don't want to use your elastic, just take the arms up. Breathing out, lifting upper body. Now if you can do a little bit of a stretch there, do so. Lower back down, take a breath in. Hold there. Imagine you're lifting your belly button off the mat so that we're actually switching on our core muscles. And then lift the legs only. Stretch apart on the breath out. Working into glutes. Take a breath in. Lift upper body. Stretch as you breathe out. Lower back down, breathing in. And lift the legs, breathing out. I'm going to give you an alternative as well. You can keep the hands on the floor beside you if it's feeling too strong in the neck and shoulders, and just focus on the lower part of the body. So we're breathing in, lifting, lower part and lengthening, taking the legs lengthened and taking them apart on the breath out. Lower breath in and continue, breath out. Lift and stretch the legs apart. If you're still going with the front bit, take a breath in, Lifting, stretch apart, breath out. Lower back down, breathing in. 5 more of those. Breath out and lift. And lower. 4. 3. 2. This certainly heats the body. 1. Now I'm going to get you to lower the upper part and then stretch the legs a little bit wider. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. And again, come on up, both legs lifted, and pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really working the glutes as well. 3, 2, 1, and lower. And then last one, take a breath in. Stretch the arms down the side of the body, lift the chest a little bit higher and feel that stretch right down through the shoulders and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower. Now just turn the head to one side, let the body just relax a little bit and then turn to the other side. Come on up. And stretch again. Now we're going to change sides, bring yourself around, keep the elastic where it is, and stretching out to the center of your mat again with the leg. Straight down, slightly forward. If your balance is okay, reaching up with the other arm, or keep the hand on the floor or on your hip, however you can. Now we're going to lift both legs, flex your top foot, lift for 10, 9, 8, abductors, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back, lift the other leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the elastic up around the knees again for the clam on this side and feet together, knees together and separate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and hold it there for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower. Okay, come on up. Take your elastic away from the ankles and we're going to get, this is still a stronger one, the same version as the one I've tied up, and sitting up, and we'll do a little bit of tricep work. So take the elastic straight down the spine and reach up. Okay, so tricep extension. So we've got the other one we're holding at the bottom and then we lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now feel that lovely stretch and strengthen here, working tricep muscles for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And change, other side. So straight down the spine and then reaching up, arm close to the ear for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and hold. And another 10 of those. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and hold. Okay, then release. Okay, we're going to go back to the elastic around the knees, coming around onto our backs again with the elastic up around the knees, and we're going into a lift. So the opposite, so the other way we're working into our back, working into the spine. This way we're lifting up, reversing that. So the elastic is around your knees, and we're going to take a breath in, tilt the pelvis and lift up to a half bridge. Hold it there. Take a breath in and feel each vertebrae as you take yourself back down again into your neutral spine position. Take a breath in, tilt the pelvis and lift the hips back up, hold it there. Now we're going to stretch apart for 10, 9, 8, glutes are switched on, core is switched on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take each vertebrae back down again. Back through pelvic tilt to neutral spine. Now take a breath in, just lift straight up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to drop and lift and stretch for 10, 9, 8. Switch on those glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you should be feeling that now. So we're switched on here, we're nice and strong, we're working our glutes, and we take each vertebrae back down again. Back through your pelvic tilt to your neutral, and we have another set. Take a breath in, we're going to lift up, stretch apart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we lower. Fantastic. Now, going into a little bit of hamstring work. Bring yourself around onto all fours. Okay, take a breath in. Hold it there. We're just going to do, first of all, alternate leg and arm lift. Just getting your balance, working in that Pilates side of it. As you breathe out, opposite arm, opposite leg, just get that stretch and balance. Changing over, take a breath in, stretch and balance, breathing out. Just 4 of those, breathing in and reach, breath out. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm going to get the other elastic now that's not as strong resistance, but because I'm going to tie that around ankles again, so we can actually do some hamstring work with this. Okay, so take it around the ankle. And into the hand. And into the foot and into the hand. And stretch that leg back. So you're in the all fours position. We're going to take that around the hand and we're going to stretch that back. So you'll need to be careful that you're not going to let that elastic break. So we're going to bend and stretch it back out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there and push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Now straight leg lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on in. Change sides. So place around the foot and into the other hand, making sure that your elastic isn't going to snap. That can actually be a bit strong. If you end up having a snapping one, it can actually hurt. So be careful that you make sure that it hasn't got any holes in it, any tears in it. If they stay too long in hot weather, they do tend to break. So we're going to go into hamstring again. Okay, switch on your core muscles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep it there, push up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Okay, now come around onto your side. Take the elastic into the foot in front. Breathing in. We're going to try and slide those legs out and lift. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually undo that elastic. You need to make sure you've got the length, okay? So, taking it up into a side lift. This is a fun one. Strength, strength, strength. Okay, place the elastic. Now look at that. That's what I'm meaning. Careful. That one is about to snap. So I'm going to break that off, okay? So, placing around the foot, or under the foot, breathing in, and then lift up into a side lift as you breathe out. Drop back down, take a breath in, lift up, breath out, looking to the ceiling, drop back down, take a breath in, lifting up, breath out. Now, come through, and then reach again. Come through, breathing out, looking back, and oblique, twist, through, and lift. Come on down. Swing around, other side. Place around the foot. That one's not real happy, this band. I'm thinking I'm going to really have to go a new band. Okay, under the foot, in front, and we're coming up to our side plank. So when you come to your side plank, think of strength, length, switching on core. So the foot is here, take a breath in, we're going to slide out the feet, breath out, and reach to the ceiling, and come back down. I have a feeling this one's going to break. Breath out, reach, woo, and lower. Careful with this. Breathing in, we're reaching, breath out, hold, come through for a twist, and lift, through for a twist, and lift, through for a twist, and lift. Oh, there we go. That's what I mean. Be careful with the elastics. They make sure they're nice and strong. All right, that one's not the best one. These are the ones I sell. I think these are the best. Nice and strong, seem to last for a long time. I'm getting out of breath because this is very strong, so I imagine you must be too. Have a drink of water. Okay, so through this, we've worked arms, chest, shoulders, quad muscles, hamstrings, side lifts, abductors and adductors, our bridges, all of that, which are all Pilates moves. Even got to do a nice warrior using the elastic. So they're very versatile. Now we're going to take it sitting up again with a roll in the mat. Place around your feet. Okay, so I'm going to use my strong one now, not the one that's broken. So, just to show you what can happen. So be careful that you do have a nice strong one. There are all different colours as well. So you've got your reds, your blues, your pinks. Yellow is very weak, so don't get a yellow. The blues and the blacks, the ones with the darker colour, are usually the stronger ones. So grey, blue, black are the strongest. But if you've got any issues with your shoulders, you might want a lighter one. So green for me has been good, except this one I've probably used a lot. So it's not lasted as long as the blue, but it actually has good resistance, not too weak. So many people pick them up by going to a physiotherapist, and you'll get certain ones for different exercises with a physio. I recommend this for what we're doing, and possibly the green or the red for doing the work a little bit lighter. So sitting up, lengthen spine, drop your shoulders back, and down I should say, as we slide the elbows back. So we're doing triceps and biceps here. And release. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now really pull back and feel that working here. Now you've got a lovely lengthened spine, lengthened neck, shoulders are down. Pull back for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now your elbows, tuck them into your side and then lift. Now hold there. This is actually quite strong as well. We're going to pull back a little bit more and feel that into the chest, arms, shoulders. Pull back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Twist. Love my spine twist. Looking over the shoulder as you breathe out. And twist the other way. Now, this is a good one, just this twist. If you're sitting at a desk, you don't have to have an elastic, you can just do the twist. And you will work your spine, you will massage to liver and spleen again. So we're looking over the shoulder for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Looking over the shoulder, pull back, 5 pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, another lovely one for opening the chest and shoulders is grabbing the elastic stretch in front, reach up and take over. Now, if you have any shoulder issues, I suggest that one is probably a little bit too strong. So perhaps use a lighter elastic or just lift the arms up without an elastic and just do moving them. Okay, so it's great. I've had frozen shoulder twice actually. Great exercise for strengthening and that rotated cuff. In fact, we'll do a rotated cuff one as well. So breathing in, stretch, lift up and over. Now this is a beautiful stretch. A little bit of squeeze of the shoulder blades. And just another little bit of trivia, but years ago I was learning to do flamenco dancing, Spanish dancing, and this is the exercise they did to open the chest and squeeze those shoulder blades together when they're doing those beautiful moves with their arms in the air. Okay, so we're going to pull back, just if you want to do some flamenco dancing. It's a great exercise. 5 of those. 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you are sitting at a desk all day or even standing at a desk all day because you're looking in the same direction, your body stays in the same place, very important that you open the chest, shoulders, and release. Now, place your elastic in the palm of the hand. Tuck your elbows into the side and then stretch the elastic apart. So this works what is called the shoulder girdle, okay? So stretching apart, and we'll do 10 of those. Breath out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it there for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now have a nice stretch of the shoulder, stretch across, and the other way stretch. And then interlock your fingers and have a stretch that way. So round the spine a little bit, stretch the arms forward, and then lift up and stretch, and bring the hands around behind and have a stretch forward. Okay, so uncurl your mat, and we're going to go down on the floor for hamstring stretches. Okay, so I want you to bend your left knee, place the elastic around your right foot, take a breath in, take each vertebrae to the mat and extend the leg back. Okay, so you're working this leg, you feel the stretch into the hamstring, drop your elbows down if you can, feel that beautiful stretch, then slide out your left leg. Okay, so it's really nice for working hamstrings, feeling that length of those muscles. I'm going to bring the other leg up so you're going to feel the difference with how the hamstrings work here. So hold it there. Then keep the leg if you can, the right leg, exactly where it is as you take the left leg down and keep working. Lift up again and lower it back down. Breath out. Now hold it there, feel that beautiful stretch. Then place your elastic in the right hand only. Take your left arm to the side. We're going to take the leg up to the right, so that is adductor stretch. But turn your head and your arm to the left. So we're working across the body. Okay, so it's a little bit of left-right brain. Bend your right knee and then straighten it back out. Feel that lovely stretch. Lift back up. Now hold the elastic in the left hand. Take your right arm to the side this time. Let the hip come off. So the last time the hips remained on the mat and your shoulders remained on the mat. So the leg is to the left, the head is to the right now, working across the body. Then come back. Before you come back, just bend the right knee, straighten it back, and then lift back up again. Now bend your right knee again, straighten it up, and then take the left leg up and bend your right knee. So stretching your left leg back, and release a little bit, and then stretch it back. And then slide out your right leg. So we're working both legs here. Drop your elbows down and then lifting your right leg up. Lower it back down, keep the left leg working. Both legs working, lift again. And lower. And lift. And lower. Now take the elastic in the left hand. Take a breath in, use your breath. As you breathe out, take your leg to the left, turn your head to the right. So the adductor, left leg adductors, bend your left knee, straighten back up. So we've got both hips, both shoulders on the mat with this. Then lift up, hold the elastic in the right hand, let the left hip come off the floor. And taking your leg over. So you know I have had 2 hip replacements. Before I did the hip replacements, I was able to just drop myself straight down on the floor. And whether that's a good thing or not, I know I wore my hips out from overdoing it. So if something feels painful, don't stay in it. Okay, I did too long, stayed in pain. Stretch the leg back, feel that beautiful stretch there. And then come up, and we're going to do a lovely push against the elastic, coming out to an adductor stretch for both legs. Adductor. Have a stretch out, a little pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come on in, bend the knees and just have a little rocking side to side. So this is a sort of a different version of what's called happy baby. So you've got the knees as soft and you're just rocking side to side on your back. It's actually a really nice feeling. So happy baby is a yoga pose, usually held with your toes, whether you're doing it with the elastic, and just a little rocking. And it's really nice, it's actually quite a calming little movement. Then breathing in again, we're going to bring the feet together and swing back, let the hips lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you can, bring the knees into the chest, take a breath in, we're going to push against the elastic and come up for a double leg stretch and hold as you breathe out. Hold for a breath in and a breath out. Breathing in, breath out and smile. And then lower, have a stretch forward. All right, beautiful. Leaving your elastic, I want you to come down to the mat and have a beautiful meditation, relax. Really important thing to do. So whatever exercise you do, when you're doing physical exercise, it's really nice to balance. So I talk about yin and yang and the balance of it all. So that's why body and balance, fitness and wellness is to do with balancing everything. So take yourself down on your mat, close your eyes. I use eye pillows over the eyes to relax, help relax the body. They're lavender eye pillows. I'm going to grab one and show you. Over the eyes, really beautiful for relaxing the body. I also have those on my website if you'd like to get one. They're made in silk bags. Take the covers off, make your own, wash them, and you don't make your own. They were made in Byron Bay. Okay, so just relaxing your body, take yourself down on the mat, closing your eyes, stretch your body out, and take a deep breath. Reaching back, take the arms back, reaching out. And I'm just going to soften the music. If you have heard my beautiful music playing here, stretch the arms back behind you, inhaling through your nose. I'm going to change the breath to exhale through the nose. So you're reaching back, deep breath in through the nose, float the arms over, drop them down beside you, relaxing. Now just let the body, let those muscles that you've just worked, just relax into the mat. Imagine you're lying in nice warm sand and the shape that the body will make as you relax. If you find there's any tension in your lumbar spine, you might want to bend one or both knees. But if you're fine with this, keep the legs out, let the feet drop out to the side, palms of the hands facing up, and just relaxing your bodies. Now if you were lying in nice warm sand, you'd have an impression of the heels, the backs of the legs, the buttocks, parts of the back, back of the arms, back of the hands, and the head. So just roll the head to one side, back to the center, roll the head to the other side, and come back to the center. And just let your body relax. Focus on your breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. On your next inhale, count the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. And if one is longer than the other, make both the same length as your longer one. And then add a count, another count to each inhale and each exhale, making it a little bit longer, a little bit more focused. And then take your long inhale all the way down to the belly. And feel the belly rise. And then exhale, emptying out the lungs. And again, inhale all the way down to the belly. And exhale, emptying out the lungs. And each time you do these deep breaths, it just calms the body down. If you're feeling very stressed, just taking long inhales and long exhales calms the body. Now, if you've got an intention, something positive you would love to happen for you, family, friend, the universe, just think of that intention. Say it to yourself. See what it looks like. Feel what it would be like to happen. And then imagine it's already happened. And again, just say your intention to yourself. See it, feel it, and feel it's already happened. And then take that intention into your heart and fill your heart with your intention. Say it, see it, feel it, and it's happened. Then take your focus to your toes. Relax your toes, starting with the big toe, second, third, fourth, and little toes. All toes relaxing. The tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, and your knees. Relaxed. The front of your thighs, the back of your thighs, your inner and outer thighs, relaxed. Both legs, feet and toes, relaxed. And then moving to your torso, your pelvic area, your lower abdominals, your diaphragm and your chest. The whole front of your torso relaxed. And then around to your hips, your buttocks and your lower back, and moving from the lower back to your mid back, to your upper back and your shoulders, relaxed. Your whole torso, your legs, your feet and your toes, relaxed. The inner part of your arms, the outer part of your arms, the palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, your fingers and your thumbs, relaxed. Your neck, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, mouth, your teeth, your tongue, and your jaw relaxed. Your forehead, your whole face relaxed. The back of your head, the top of your head, and your whole body. Your whole body relaxed. And then take your mind back to your intention. Say it, see it, feel it, and it's already happened. Take a long inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And then move your fingers, move your toes, and hug your knees to your chest. Feel that lovely stretch into the back, and then circle one way, you'll massage on the back, and circle the other. And then have a little rocking back and forth with that lovely stretch into the spine. And then rocking back and forth, come on up to sitting, cross-legged if you're fine to cross the legs, so up to you. And just resting your hands on your knees, a little bit longer, close your eyes. And again, take a long inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And inhale. And then open your eyes, take the hand to the knee, look over the shoulder as you exhale. And the other way, inhale and exhale. And then if you're comfortable to uncross, recross the legs, it just, again, a little bit of left-right brain balance. Inhale, looking over the shoulder again as you exhale. And the other way, inhale and exhale. And then back to the center. Reach up, take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose, bring your hands together and thank yourself for doing this class. You'll find Yoga Nidra actually is a separate class, completely a long Yoga Nidra if you'd like to try a longer Yoga Nidra, but they're in all my classes. So this is the complete balance of mind and body through using muscles and mind and coming to a place of deep relaxation. So thank you for joining.